Hi there. So you've decided to focus on customer service for your team? Awesome. You got a set of customer service standards and you're invested into training the team. Now, how do you make a customer service culture stick in your organization? Well, that's what we're going to talk about today. This is part 4 in a 4-part series focused on customer service in the month of October. I'm Jennifer Roberts. I'm the owner of Back Porch Communications, and so far this month, we have talked about some great customer service topics. Week 1 was focusing on why some businesses are great at customer service and others kind of miss the mark. Week 2 was understanding what customer service standards are and how you can create them for your business or your nonprofit. And week number 3 was all about creating a training day for the team so they understand the customer service standards. Now, these are all 3 really important steps to understanding and creating a customer service culture in your organization. But it is important to remember you cannot do that with just a single day of training. Just one day is not enough to change a culture. It's got to be reinforced again and again and again, and the team must be held accountable to these new standards. So I've got 5 ideas to share with you on ways that you can help a customer service culture stick inside your organization. Here we go. Step number 1. Post customer service standards where your team can see them. Now, this can be just as simple as putting up a poster in the break room or printing some small cards that team members can post at their workstations. It's just a continued reminder that customer service is important and they're supposed to be delivering on those customer service standards every day. Okay, tip number 2. Praise your team members privately and publicly who are delivering those customer service standards successfully. Even those team members who may not have completely achieved success just yet, but they're really giving it a great try. That is super important as well. We want to reward effort at giving customer service standards a try. This could be far out of their comfort zone, and so you want to make sure that the effort that they're putting into delivering your customer service standards is recognized. Okay, here's tip number 3. On your customer surveys, create a space for customers to give comments and constructive feedback on how your team members are doing, even to the point where they could put in their name, and create an opportunity for the customers to give their own positive feedback to your team members. So the idea is that when someone gets a great comment from a customer, there could be a small reward or some type of recognition for that individual for going above and beyond for one of the customers. All right. Tip number 4 to getting that culture of customer service to stick in your organization is talk about it regularly at your team meetings. Have the team members share stories of when customer service has gone really well for them. Also give them opportunities to showcase when it hasn't gone well, or when they've found a sticky situation that they weren't sure of how to handle. This is a great opportunity for colleagues to learn from each other and have that sharing during a team meeting. So when you gather the team together, give the team the opportunity to share some wins and some challenges that they faced with customer service. And then my tip number 5 is add customer service as a component to your team's annual evaluations. This is critically important for accountability. The team members need to know from the start that they are going to be evaluated on their ability to deliver customer service to the customers. It's going to be their job to be able to do that, and that's in addition to the work duties that maybe they haven't expected before. So they need to understand it's going to be part of the performance evaluation, and then you actually have to do it. Evaluate them on their ability to deliver great customer service. That is going to be important for them moving forward. So all of these steps are ways that you can make a customer service culture stick within your organization. And by applying any of these on a regular basis, it just also sends a message to your team that customer service is a priority. That the training day, yeah, that wasn't lip service, that was the real deal. And they are going to be held accountable to having these set of skills and these behaviors and treating your customers with respect and carrying out those customer service standards on a daily basis. So, all of the steps that we have talked about today and the ones that we focused on the entire month of October are really important. But I really think these last 5 in our final week might be the most critical of all. I have seen teams create a set of customer service standards. I have seen them hold training and invest tens of thousands of dollars into training the team, but then they didn't follow up. They didn't hold them accountable. And that can be a problem when you want to create a culture of customer service. One training day or one video about customer service standards, that is not going to cut it. That doesn't change culture. It's not big enough. It's got to be repeated again and again and again so it will have staying power. I do want to offer you one more tip on customer service as we wrap up this entire month focused on customer service. Okay, it would be great if you have the opportunity before you start this journey of creating your customer service standards and educating your team, do a customer survey. Give the customers an opportunity to tell you how you are doing in the customer service space, to try and get a baseline of how your organization and your team is deploying customer service, right? So give the customers a chance to give you some feedback. Then as you continue to develop those customer service standards, do a team training day, and then also follow these 5 tips we talked about today where you're going to reinforce that. Give it a few months. Let the team settle in. Understand that this is going to be a priority. Give them time to practice. Then go back and survey your customers again and ask them how the experience of customer service has been in your organization. Hopefully, you have raised the bar, right, from where you started at your baseline, and that is going to be great data to help you know how to move forward. It can be very motivational for your team as well to know that what they have spent time and effort learning and applying has made a difference in the customers. So for example, and this is just a simple statistic, if your customers gave you a 2 or 3 rating in customer service, and then you do the training and now you have maybe a 4, then you have the opportunity to challenge your team, hey, how do we get to a 5? How do we move even higher? So the journey doesn't end. It's just improving incrementally along the way. So I am hopeful that this training and the information and tips that I've given you over the past month have been helpful to you and maybe even just inspired you to talk with your team and consider customer service as something that you might want to put some intentionality behind. And if you decide that you need some help with customer service, please feel free to reach out to me, leave a note in the comments, shoot me an email, direct message on social media, whatever works for you. I'm happy to talk through what your goals are for customer service with your organization and how we can get you there. So, after 4 weeks, I'm hoping you're getting lots of value out of all of this. If you are Looking for more information on marketing, public relations, and communications? This doesn't stop. I'm here weekly to provide information, and we'll cover a variety of different topics in those particular areas. If you're interested, stay here on this YouTube channel. We'll have lots more videos to come. If you'd like to join a community of people talking about different marketing, public relations, and communications ideas, I've got a Facebook group. It's called PR and Marketing for Small Business Owners and Nonprofits. If you're interested in joining the group, we'd love to have you there. And I've just launched a blog as well called Be the Boss of Your Brand. It's on my website, and that link is there for you in the comments. It's backporchcom.com. You can find the blog there. So we're going to cover all kinds of marketing, PR, and communications topics. So I hope you will stick around and join us. But for now, I'm Jen Roberts. I'm the owner of Back Porch Communications, and as always, I am here to help. See you soon.